All right, we are back at this 2002 Kia Soul. Now, for those of you who are experienced, you know you can tell what's right and what's wrong by years of practice. Feel the touch. You know what the high side is, you know what the liquid is, you know what the vapor, hot pressure gas discharge is by feeling things. I'm going to tell you that feeling around on this Kia Soul, if I didn't already know how heat pumps work and heat recovery, heat energy scavenging, if I didn't know how that already works, I would be confused here. So, how about if I told you that the liquid line, see if you can see my fingers here, can you see my fingers moving? So here's the suction line, and it's going through, it looks like it has a heat exchanger on the suction line. Here's the liquid line right here, and I'm touching the liquid line, and the liquid line, I shit you not, the liquid line, what's supposed to be high pressure hot liquid, is colder than the evaporator coming out. That's the evaporator, and the liquid line going in is colder. Let me see if I could take, I wonder if I could get a temperature sensor on that. I cannot get my big one. Let me get my little needle. I think I'm gonna make another video because I cannot get one of these clamps. It has to be the little duck-billed clamp to get on that little, let's see the tip of my finger? You see that little silver line right there? That's supposed to be the warm liquid feeding the expansion valve inside, and it is colder than the suction line coming out. Okay, we're cool. We're basically, I touch this line here, I'm room temperature. I'm room temperature, room temperature, room temperature, room temperature, room temperature, room, I mean, basically I'm touching the metal, and I'm going like, what the hell's going on? Yet it's coming out cold out of the dash. Let me see if I can get their dash temperature here. Okay, I think I have it turned on. Yes, huh? Okay, that explains, why is it in heat mode? It's heating. 134 degrees coming out of the dash. I thought I had it in cooling. That explains why the liquid line, okay, this is a heat pump. There we go, first-hand experience. This is why the suction, the liquid line would usually, we would call liquid line on a car, which would be a high pressure, warm liquid, is colder than what's going in. And what's going in is 69 degrees. Oh, wait a minute, what's coming? Yeah, wow. I gotta find out why I have that on heating, because I thought I put it on cooling. Oh shit, it's hot. Okay, that explained it. Oh, that's what I had. I thought I shut that off. I had it all the way on cool, I thought. Now it'll work correctly. Well, you just got to experience heat from a heat pump in a car. That was literally almost icy cold coming out of the evaporator. And warm, well, okay, I'm starting to feel cool now. I guess when I restarted it, or one of the modes, when I was switching modes before I put the refrigerant in, I forgot to set it back. But no retakes, no editing. There we go. I'm still waiting for this, it's starting to go down, suction line. It's still staying up there in the 60s. We're coming out the dash at 50. So that was heat pump mode. It was literally heating using refrigerant. Okay, now I'm feeling some warmth right here. So this must be supplying our vapor or liquid refrigerant right here. The temperatures are changing. This is warm right here now. Now it's warm. So that should be warm. Yes, this is hot. Okay, this one is hot. This is just warm. This is warm. This is room temperature. Room temperature. Okay, that's cold now. That's cool. I'm not giving you temperatures. That's just cool. Oh, that's hot. That's really hot. That's nothing's happening there. So this solenoid is closed. There's no flow. This solenoid is open. Solenoid. Sorry, guys. I always like to use it. For some reason, I put an I. Okay, this is just luke cold. This is the thermal heat exchanger right here. Okay, I see condensation forming on the expansion valve, and it's cool. But what I thought was right here, this liquid line is still cold, icy cold. Oh, there must be a nut. What we got over here? I didn't see it. Look over there. See over there? I'm looking at that one. Now that one has condensation and cold. What does this one have? See, this is where you need a schematic of how the system's laid out. This is hot. I could tell you that this is hot, and this is probably your hot gas. We have a pressure sensor, we got 2 pressure transducers on there. Let me get my hand all the way. And that's hot. Okay. So that's, both of those are hot gas. Both of these, both the large like 5/8 inch or 19 millimeter or 3/4 inch or 19 millimeter line, that's a cool line. That little tiny line down there that looks about 8 or 10 millimeters, that's a cold line. Both of those are hot. We're gonna look at the liquid line temperature. So let me clamp it right here, going in. Let's see what our drop, what's going on inside if we're getting a drop. (137 degrees). 137. And I don't think I could grab. No, they got that glued in there. I can't grab that other one. All right, I got to get out of here. And because I have a message coming up on my phone asking me where I am. I'm already late. And that's it for the video today, because I'm like a whole shop behind now. I gotta go eat lunch while I'm in my car. No breaks today. See you guys. Heat pump. Get ready for it. And it is different than working on commercial and residential heat pumps like your Mitsubishi, your Daikin, your LG, your Samsung, your Fujitsu. Things are different here. And you got a lot of glycol loop sharing too for refrigerant for their inverter. So yeah, this is break out the schematic time, guys. This is no old school figure it out using your hands that much anymore. All right, see you guys later. We got things to learn. And it doesn't matter that I do heat pumps in commercial or residential or heat recovery units. This is a whole new ball game. Automotive does it different because they have to, because of the size constraints in the components that they're limited on using. They have to perform and do duties and tasks that don't have to be done in commercial or residential because they're just forced to. All right, something to learn. See you guys.